First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. The Twins look for their 7th straight victory next. Hyunjin Ryu gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Afternoon for Minnesota.
Into the box now, Christian Pacheco, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Pacheco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Dero, it's a tough thing to do. And one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center. Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the 2nd out.
Batting 3rd, the catcher, Eugene Solari.
Ready now, Eugene Solari, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of...
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Popped him up. Altuve is there for it, and the inning is over. But the Twins. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts,
the second baseman,
ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty B, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
In now, Albert Almora, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Standing in, Jordan Alvarez, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
So here's
Carlos.
the cleanup hitter, Carlos
Correa.
Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
That misses 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
One left for Houston. They're down 1-0. At the plate, TJ.
Leading off for Minnesota, the right fielder, TJ.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Miguel Sano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting eighth.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. That finds the zone, a cold strike. Sano leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The second baseman.
Striding into the box, Luis Arias. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
The center fielder, Christian.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Pacheco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there.
Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. You can kiss it goodbye.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cutter low, 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa takes it in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Digging in now, Dwight Smith Jr. And they've got some work to do early on.
The left
down
fielder,
4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The designated hitter.
And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Count is 1-2 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
For me, check swing
the first baseman,
right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter runner's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugene Solari. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now a curveball misses inside. Strike two called, and it's even at 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Barnes corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Ready for another chance? Alex K. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Brent Rucker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rucker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. And he takes a called strike 2. Solari leads off first with one away. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The right fielder, number 9. TJ.
Riding in once again, TJ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
1 and 2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Drilled to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Sergio
Leading
Mota,
up for
and
the
they'll need him to
Astros,
get something going
the
here.
third baseman, Sergio.
Now Hernandez
Mota
will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Ball 1. Fouled away. Misses. Ball 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also
Batting
worth
ninth,
noting that he'd be in
the
line for the
catcher,
win if this keeps up
Austin
as we take a look at the league leaders in
Barnes.
games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now
Now
batting,
batting,
the
Jose
second
Altuve.
baseman,
First 2
Jose
men in the inning have both gone down via the
Altuve.
punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And this is fouled straight back and into the mask of the catcher. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
the center
And now
fielder,
here's the versatile
number 6,
outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As the
Almora.
first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Popped up, Sano over to his left, and the inning is over. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in this start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The pitch.
Nope,
1-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1 home. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Almora racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
The third base.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
In now, Royce Lewis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hit to third. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The batter, number 2. Second
Coming
base.
to the plate now,
Luis
Arias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Lewis, base runner at first with one out. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
2 balls and a strike to count. In there, 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 24.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Christian Pacheco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at bat when he went deep, man, that was a pretty good changeup. That thing almost was going to hit the ground. This guy's a good low ball hitter, and if he throws another changeup down in the zone, he might go back to back here.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. On the run is Almora. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Jordan Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kay moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Correa, left field and carrying well. And it's gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Dwight.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch
now
again.
Batting.
First
one
he was on it and fouled it off. Second one he did not miss.
And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Tyler Nevin in there. Now the throw. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Twins 4 and the Astros 2.
Your attention, please.
A 5'11" left-handed reliever enters to take over on the mound
59.
now. Ready once again for Polanco. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8, Eugene.
Into the box now,
Solari.
Eugene Solari. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better
Up next
road
for
hitters in
Minnesota.
all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for
Alex.
lighting it up on the road,
Yay.
getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated
Next
hitter.
will be the designated
Brent
hitter, Brent
Rucker.
Rucker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Astros 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Leading
Thanks.
up for the Astros, the third baseman, Sergio Mota.
First pitch on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. And this is low, ball one. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying top committed. Nice now.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout
now
number
batting,
11
center
in the
fielder.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Albert Almora is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Barnes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, TJ. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in, TJ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The right fielder, TJ.
First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Here came kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Into the box, Luis Arias. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Arias has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks. Leading off the inning, Jordan Alvarez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jordan
And he takes ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions
at
this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. No hits to this point. Hernandez comes set. Here he comes, 0-1. Good curveball, strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 3.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers,
the
a couple
first
of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Fouled off. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They trail 5-2.
Ladies
Brian
and gentlemen,
Abreu is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping
18,
in, Christian Pacheco.
Brian Abreu.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Two and 0 now. Abreu is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. 3 and 0 now. Jorge Polanco is on deck. And he gets the call there. 3 and 1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
So stepping in, Jorge Polanco, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1 and 2. Weakly hit towards first. Nevin is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher,
Eugene Solari will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
It's down 1 and 1.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He'll get it into second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now back.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Alex K. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Rucker.
Digging in, Brent Rucker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Solari over at second. K on at first with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count still full. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the runner will score from second. The relay. Now he's safe at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The right fielder, number 9.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Stepping in now, TJ, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Altuve settles under it near second. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies
so
and
it's
gentlemen,
2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Leading off the inning,
Leading up
Sergio
for the Astros,
and they'll need him to
third
get
baseman,
something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Fouled away. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hay will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pacheco. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Presley
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Settling in now, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. It's out of here! A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 31 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The third baseman, number 13.
That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Hard on the ground towards short. Correa gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in now, Luis Arias. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at-bat right there. Probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ball 1. That misses 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Nope. 3-0. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Amor calls it in, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. On to first, and they get the double play. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center.
The right fielder,
but a rough out number 1.
Alvarez.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
1-1.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Eugene Solari, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0. Clips the zone low and outside for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his fourth
now
knock
batting,
of the game, but mixed in with one of those
Alex
four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Alex K is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. The 1-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
I got the count 1 and 2.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more. Brent Rucker. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Solari stands at first with 1 out. And he misses there. 1-2. Nevin trying to get there. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
From the stretch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping up now, TJ. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball called for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
The first
yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. In his career, Sano is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes a called strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Royce Lewis would be next. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Comes set with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Your
Miguel
attention,
Castro
please.
takes the ball now in inning number 9,
Twins.
looking to close the door.
Number 51, Miguel Castro.
Striding in to start the 9th, Dwight Smith Jr. And they'll
Leading
need
up
him to
for
get
the
something
Astros,
going here.
The left
And a
fielder,
high strike to begin the
Dwight
at-bat. It's 0-1.
Smith
Objective
Jr.
number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Twins are into their bullpen now as they're on the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Castro has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
One ball.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row.
The first baseman,
3 for 4.
Tyler.
Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I got 2-1 the count.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Sergio Mota is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Barnes is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Last strike now for Houston. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Twins continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Twins jumped out to an early lead.